Hey, what's up, guys? Did you guys hear that Big Black from Robin Big passed away at 45 years of age? And that's a very young age to die at 45. Okay, that's a little bit more than about 12 years older than me. That's really not a lot, much older, okay? I'm 32, gonna be 33, and this dude died. That's a sad situation, man. I still remember watching Robin Big. I still remember the episode where he was like, I don't remember what the argument was, but he said, Big Black was like, if I run all the way, he said, if I run the length of this block, and if I can do it in a certain amount of time, then Rob would have to sleep outside. But if Big Black can run the whole length of the block, he would have to sleep outside in a tent. And I remember Big Black's running, and he stops like within like 2 minutes of running, and Rob goes, you're gonna be sleeping outside. And he's like, yeah, you try 300 pounds pounding on your ankles, and like 400 pounds pounding on your ankles. He's like, it's not good. And then Rob actually in that episode was trying to get him to get in shape, and they were getting him a nutritionist and all this and that. So if you don't know who Robin Big is, Rob is a professional skateboarder, Rob Dyrdek, and Big Black was supposedly his bodyguard, his friend. He moved in with them, and it was just a fun show. They don't really have reality shows like that anymore, like really fun ones like that, and Pimp My Ride, and certain things like that. But Rob Dyrdek and him were on the Fantasy Factory as well. But Rob was a professional skateboarder, and this guy was a bodyguard, supposedly, okay, like security guard. But dying at 45 years of age is crazy to me, because he is a legitimate father. He had 2 kids. He's from Mississippi, and he was like a down country dude. Okay, that's what he was. But I want to say condolences go out to his family, man, because I know exactly how it is to lose a family member, a loved one, someone that you're very close with. But for me, it's just a weird situation that the dude died at 45 years old. The article I read didn't say if he died from like a drug overdose, alcohol abuse. It didn't say really anything. It just said he died at 45 years of age, and there's no cause of his death as of yet. But guess what? When celebrities die, they always die in the count of 3, which is so crazy. So don't be surprised if you hear in the next like 2 weeks or 3 weeks that 2 other celebrities. It's weird, because if you ever look at it, it's always 3 celebrities that die. But like I said, if you guys have never seen Robin Big, you definitely got to go check it out, because I know there's some young people who are watching this video go, I don't even know who Rob is. I don't even know who Big Black is. What is that? It's a hilarious show from 2006 to 2008, and then there was the Fantasy Factory that came on after that, which was pretty good, but not on the level of Rob and Big. Rob and Big was the legitimate like show. Fantasy Factory was cool, but it wasn't as cool as what the previous show was. At least for me, the previous show was a lot better than what Fantasy Factory was. Then they had Ridiculousness, which it was okay. It wasn't like the baddest show, but I would still say Rob Dyrdek was funny on the show. Big Black was funny. The episode where Big Black drives a Ford Pinto was funny. He buys a Ford Pinto, and he ends up converting it where it will take vegetable oil instead of taking gasoline. It was just a hilarious episode. But I'm Trevor. As always, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Are you a fan of Robin Big? Do you know who they are? And is it a sad situation that this dude died at 45 years old? And I'll say this, guys. When you die, look at it this way. Life is so short. That's why I always say live your life to the fullest. Do everything now that you can, so maybe later down the road you don't die and you go out. When you're on your deathbed, you don't regret anything that was going on, because for me, I definitely want to try to achieve and accomplish every single thing that I want, because at the end of the day, you want to have a successful life. You want to be able to do the things you want to do in life. But when you're 45 years old and your time comes and your time to clock out, that's a bad thing, because he probably never accomplished anything that he wanted. And he's never going to see his kids graduate high school, graduate college, his kids have kids. He's never going to see that. And I don't want to be that kind of person that dies at a very young age and doesn't be able to see my kids have kids, or see my grandkids have kids, or see anything like that. I want to be old enough, man, where when I pass away, I could say, oh, I accomplished everything I wanted, or I seen and traveled and did everything I needed to do. But for Rob and Big, that's a sad situation, man. Could you say it's drug related? Possible, but I don't know, man. I don't know the full extent of the story, but Big Black, that dude's gonna be missed by a lot of people, man. He especially his family, his friends. Maybe fans of him will rise up and give their take on what they thought about him, and give their take on how funny he was. Because another episode that I remember, they wanted to weigh him, so they went to Curves, which is a girls' workout facility, and he gets on the scale, and they're like, "Oh, you're off the scale," because he weighed more than what the scale weighed, and he goes, "Oh, okay." And Rob's like, "Hey, I know where we can get you weighed." And they go to a damn recycling center that could weigh like a couple thousand pounds. And he gets on the recycling center scale, and they're like 412 pounds or something. And he goes, "Dude, you need to lose weight." And in that episode, they try to help him lose weight. And that's the same episode where he runs down the street, and he can't even run the whole block of his neighborhood because he's like, "I got 410 pounds pounding on my ankles. You can't run." It was just a funny little scene, but it's very sad, man. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. As always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.